What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Today we have some major updates about the Fantastic Four, one of which pertains to you at home if you happen to have Disney Plus, and official news for the red carpet, or should I say the blue carpet premiere that goes live next week. We also have industry insiders from several sources talking about people who have seen the final cut of the film and continue to say extremely positive things in reaction. We're breaking it all down, the latest news for how and when you'll be able to see brand new sneak peek footage of the Fantastic Four and what industry insiders are saying about those who have seen the final cut. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. That's all we do. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing lately and helped grow the channel again at a breakneck pace. And if you haven't already, I would just kindly invite you to do so. If you watch the videos on the regular or you're just finding us, it's the best way to support the channel. Plus, it'll enter you for all the giveaways, including the PS5 giveaway next week. If you want, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so as is the case with red carpet premieres, usually for Marvel Studios, they will stream them on YouTube, and you can watch everybody arriving and them interviewing the actors and directors before everyone heads inside and actually watches the Fantastic Four. They released a social media embargo. We get all the reactions later that night. This upcoming week, though, things are going to go a little different. Marvel Studios is calling it a blue carpet premiere, obviously, for the Fantastic Four, and they're going to stream it on Disney Plus. But what's more than that, it won't just be, hey, if you have Disney Plus, you can watch this, because usually, again, it's free on YouTube. They'll also be showing a sneak peek of the Fantastic Four, but it's going to require you to have a Disney Plus subscription in order to see it. Obviously, we can see what they're doing here. They are squeezing every last bit out of it, and if a sneak peek is enough to entice you maybe to go ahead and grab a subscription, they don't want to leave that money on the table, where again, it's always been free on YouTube. I'm not sure how many people are going to go out of their way just to sign up for Disney Plus in order to watch a sneak peek, and I have a sneaking suspicion that that footage will also make its way online and later in the day. So if you're not a Disney Plus subscriber already, I wouldn't suggest going to grab it just to see this. Keep in mind, it's the internet. It'll be all over social media. You only have to wait a little bit longer. But as I said, after the red carpet premiere is done, the blue carpet premiere is done, people will have seen the film, the social media embargo will lift that night, and then the review embargo will lift the next day on Tuesday. But we are starting to hear now from more sources about people who are seeing the final cut. First, coming from Robert Meyer Burnett. I know he sits in with John Campia, but he also has his own YouTube channel. Anyway, he released this statement on X, quote, "So my buddy in distribution saw Fantastic Four today and loved it. The film is completely self-contained in its own universe. The opening 10 minutes will leave comic book readers with a huge smile on their faces. All the cast are great, and he reluctantly admitted that Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards." He then also added that, quote, "Interesting Fantastic Four tidbit. It was apparently the most test screened of any Marvel film ever. They worked hard fine-tuning it and apparently works very well. And yes, Galactus and his ship will please all of us Kirby fans. I love how Franklin Richards plays into the story." Then we had a follow-up from the anonymous Twitter scoopster Viewer Anon, who said this. "So I followed up on what Robert Meyer Burnett has said, and have heard from a couple of people who have also seen the final cut of the Fantastic Four, and yeah, heard pretty much the same thing as him. Everybody seems to really like it, notably even those that aren't big comic book fans." Okay, so three things I want to say in reaction to these. Number one, it is really positive that a majority, maybe not even a majority, maybe all of these early reactions that we're hearing from fans and people in the industry are all overwhelmingly positive. There is a tendency for people who are invited to red carpet premieres, trust me, I know I've been one of them, to try to be positive when you've seen it because you've been invited by Marvel or DC, you're there as one of their guests, you see something, you want to be positive. But for people in the industry, they can truly say whatever they want, especially those that are quote-unquote not big comic book fans, and so to hear this is extremely positive. It's as positive as hearing that Pedro Pascal is quote-unquote Reed Richards. I haven't been too vocal about it here at the channel since he originally got cast, but it is the first time in a long time I can remember myself being all the way around super disappointed with Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards. And it's a little bit of two things. Number one, it's a little bit of the fact that Pedro Pascal is already playing all these roles like the Mandalorian. We just see him in everything. And the other is because I don't see Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. And I certainly never read Reed Richards the way that Pedro Pascal has played him in the trailers, where he constantly looks scared, bewildered, and even confused. Sorry, that's just not the Reed Richards I've ever read. I don't care about the mustache. I know some people are crying about that online, but I also practice what I preach. That's why I haven't been overwhelmingly negative about it. I haven't focused on it because I'm going in with an open mind. And if he is a great Reed Richards, I am going to be relieved. I'm not going to somehow die on the hill that I don't think he should have been cast as Reed Richards, and no matter what he does, he's not Reed Richards. That's just silly. I hope it's a great movie. I hope he's a great Reed Richards. I'm really, really glad to hear that one small detail. And again, the details are pretty sparse because no one's really supposed to be reacting or talking about what they've seen outside of that social media review for the first 30 minutes or say 27 minutes of scenes from the first and second act. And so that detail, maybe more than anything, relieved me the most. So we've got an overwhelming number, or really all positive reviews, someone specifically pointing out that Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards. And really, outside of the white noise nonsense that seems to pervade every movie fandom for a big franchise right now, and you guys know what I'm talking about, everything is super positive for the Fantastic Four, including the box office tracking, which some people are saying is about 20% behind Superman, coming in around 100 million in that first week. But we've talked about it before at the channel. Look, a lot of people are paid a lot of money over at Marvel and Disney to be pragmatic, that's realistic about the numbers. And sure, they would love for the Fantastic Four to get within an earshot of $1 billion at the box office, but they know that the Fantastic Four are not Deadpool and Wolverine. Maybe some of the oldest, most proud IP over at Marvel Studios, but definitely not the most popular as of right now. So they're going into it with a realistic number. I think it's probably around $500 million. It might not be ultra profitable for Marvel Studios, but the major takeaway here is that if the diehard Marvel fans that left the Thunderbolts completely satisfied will leave the Fantastic Four feeling the same way, there's a chance that word of mouth might actually prop it up over the following weeks, and at least they've served us, the diehard fan base, before we get to the Avengers films, because let's face it, Spider-Man and Avengers, they're going to bring out the fans that caused Deadpool and Wolverine to get to $1 billion. It's better just to go into that with favor with your diehard fan base. If Fantastic Four can achieve that and is even marginally profitable, that will be a win, and I'm sure that's how they're viewing it. But great news that all the reviews have been positive, and you guys let me know down below, are there any of you who maybe canceled your Disney Plus subscription or don't have one that would feel the need to go get one because you're going to get a sneak peek at the blue carpet premiere for Fantastic Four? Again, if you don't have one already, I have a sneaking suspicion that will make its way online, so maybe just be patient. You guys let me know down in the comments quickly about the giveaway stuff. We are giving away Fantastic Four tickets. We just announced a winner yesterday. We'll do a couple more rounds before it drops in theaters next week, plus a PS5 giveaway will be announced next Friday. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the future giveaways of the channel, all you got to do, make sure you're a sub, leave a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on to keep up with the videos, and of course, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on all other platforms with original music under the name AllFires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.